All right, so we gonna talk about uh this little what is it? An hour long power cast that Fresh and Fit did. Now, instead of what I did yesterday, or I should say earlier, very early this morning. Actually no, I think it was yesterday night, just close to midnight. Um I didn't watch, well, I watched the whole entire podcast, but I didn't showcase what I was watching. Instead, I just went over and did a quick recap. This time, we're actually going to watch some of what they're talking about, and I will give my feedback on if what they're saying is actually good or not, for advice to actually be taken serious. Before I go ahead and start doing that, there they are, keypad and a pencil, because hey, you gotta take notes sometimes in case you miss something. So for those of y'all that don't know, or for those of y'all that do know, this is basically the Myron and Walter, Fresh and Fit. They basically are supposedly helping men do, oh, they don't even describe it in their description, so it's probably in their about section. Basically they're a podcast that help men supposedly with finances, dating, and self-improvement. They are proclaimed as the number one men's podcast in the world when it comes to the RP content. So, I mean, that's up for debate.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. It's 2026, boots on next all year. We are going to be talking about 5 ways to get your money in order for 2026. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right.
But yeah, today's episode obviously is on the 5 things that you need to have in place for 2026. Shout out to Fresh for cultivating a majority of this list.
It's a brand new year, man.
You want to give them a quick little thing on?
Of course. So, guys, we've been doing this show for 5 years now, Mondays.
Get into the straight topic, so we'll just go straight to it.
With some things today you can do to kind of prepare for this, right? So, number 1 is going to be pretty much rudimentary, and it's increase income as much as possible.
Okay, increase your income as much as possible.
Now,
we're counting down from 5 to 1, right?
5 to 1, yeah.
Okay.
So
5 most important things.
We have videos also display this as well on the show, but we'll just keep it for this one, no video. And it's because this is very important. Income, guys, is very important for everybody, whether it's the rich, poor. Well, middle class is gone now, but you get the point.
All right, so I don't know why it takes 5.5 minutes for them to just talk about increase your income as much as possible, but whatever.
Is a big issue for most people. I mean, a lot of you guys have saving problems as well, but it comes down to an earning problem. All right, number 4.
All right, gain as many assets as possible before. Now, fellas, real estate used to be our main thing. Gun hole, buy real estate, no questions asked.
Still is for me, but yeah, you know, you got to be nuanced about it too.
But you need money to survive, because okay, I get what you're saying, real estate, because it's easy for us to get into, but to maintain over a period of time for long periods, bro, you need money, bro.
Yeah,
for
repairs,
sure.
For sure.
Issues, bad tenants, you just don't know what can happen, bro. Like, it's unpredictable.
Yeah, you got to have a reserve.
Like Murphy's Law
for you know, for fixes, for tenants not paying rent and all that other stuff, because yeah, dude, it's yeah.
All right, they're just talking crap. So I will go ahead and simplify for them. Basically, if you're going to go ahead and gain as many assets as possible before 2030, the reason why is because there's supposedly going to be a great reset when it comes in 2030. They've been talking about a great reset supposed to be happening at the year 2030 or right around that timeline. So what they're trying to tell you is gain as many assets that are going to be producing income for you before 2030 hits. The only 5 place to put your money in 20, we'll go ahead and see if they actually talk about something here.
And he goes through 5 things you can put your money into now to survive this coming.
The only 5 places to put your money in 2026 once you get your paycheck. My name's Steve. I'm a former public school teacher turned millionaire, now teaching finances.
And guys, I made a tweet earlier today, right? I mentioned some funny things there, but one important thing I put there was learn like an Asian. Listen, fellas, I know all Asians. They're all rich, bro. They're all rich. Now, mind you, I'm black, but coming very soon, Rush Hour 4, with the boy starring Jackie Chan.
All right.
Is online, so you don't have to pay for it. First, I would only put enough money into my checking account to cover for 2 months of expenses, nothing more than that. 2, I would use any of these tools here to keep track of my finances and put away around $500 a month into a high yield savings account to build at least a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. These are the ones that I like right now, or you can comment savings and I'll send you my favorite ones for this month. And if my company didn't have a match, I would most likely skip this step. 4, I would open a Roth IRA with any of these brokerages and contribute around $500 a month and invest it into a low-cost index fund.
Pause.
These are the ones that I...
So there's some index funds here that we have as well.
I'll tell you guys what I use right now. Let me open up my brokerage account right now. I'll help you guys out with this one.
And is that one, right?
VU, I think, is the S&P 500, if I'm not mistaken, and VT Sachs is... Okay, so you know when you do an episode for them on index funds and ETFs, maybe that'll be after Roger.
Yeah, we could.
Because it's been a while since we've done an episode for you guys on that. So look, guys, there's many different brokers that you can use. Vanguard, Fidelity, it doesn't matter what brokerage you use.
Yeah.
What you do need to know is invest in an index fund, right? Because index funds, man, just...
They're reliable.
A computer, yeah, it's reliable. Computer does it for...
All right, so when investing in an index fund, typically speaking, index funds do better than individual stocks that you go ahead and put money into a company on. So if you're just going to put money into Google, or if you're just going to put money into some type of healthcare company, or you're going to put your money into some type of like individual stock, that with the index funds stock certificate, or not stock certificate, with the index fund stock, you can put $500 in there. Typically speaking, index funds do a lot better than individual stocks. Okay, that's what they're going to say, but they're taking too fucking long to do it. And this is what I have a problem with a lot of people inside the finance fucking industry, or I should say inside the finance niche on this damn platform. Not YouTube's fault. It's the people's fault for not getting to the point immediately.
We can't delay much longer, man. We can't. We just said, screw it. It is what it is.
We got to cook, man.
We got to cook, and we got to help you guys out.
Yep.
So that's what we're here for.
4 more years left. We got next, pay off or pay down high interest debt. Now, guys, debt is something that can be used correctly or incorrectly. Ask Dave Ramsey. He knows very well. But of course, this nigga Ramsey will tell you the truth as black men. So listen, bro. Debt itself is not a bad thing if you use it in the right ways. Now, most people use credit card debt, personal loan debt for dumb stuff. I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? I bought a motorcycle with some personal debt. Not smart. A credit card with some dumb shit too. But I feel traps. You get bad debt, bro. You feel like you're like a weight on your shoulders. You feel like you can't breathe because the money you spend otherwise is going towards debt. Now, when you're free though, financially free, and you're debt free, you can focus on investing, putting money aside for yourself, and even vacations if you want to. But again, guys, going on vacation when you're in debt, nigga, that's stupid. Actually, it's not smart at all, because now you're going further in debt because you got to buy food, hotel. So I've got friends, man, that have pretty good jobs, but...
Okay, since he's not going to get straight to it, I will. When it comes to paying off debt, there's two types of debts, all right? There's consumer debt, and then there's asset debt. Consumer debt is the debt that he's currently talking about that's taken him over fucking 20 years to fucking explain. Excuse my language. But consumer debt is debt that does not give you any type of income. Asset debt is debt that can give you income as long as you're managing it correctly. Examples, plain and simple. Consumer debt will be groceries, utility bills, what else? So even though it's a necessity to live, you still are literally not making any money from using your credit cards for that. An asset debt will be real estate, crypto, stocks, and of course, it's a caveat on crypto and stocks. Life insurance, if you got whole life insurance, and then a couple other things, including business. If you buy a business with your credit card and that business is already making money, it's considered an asset debt. So with consumer debt, you want to basically pay off all the high interest consumer debt that you have. And with the asset debt, you want the income from those assets to pay off that asset debt to basically make the purchase on the asset free. Okay. Or you can go ahead and use your personal money if you want to go ahead and break it down. So I'll let these motherfuckers finally talk.
A lot of that. They travel all the time. I'm like, you're in Tulum, you're in Mexico? Like why are you here? But again, they want to have fun. Girls, I get it. The problem is, fellas, is at some point, you reach your max threshold for your debt. Interest is going to accrue, and it doesn't stop very easily.
So let's go ahead and kind of give them a priority of like what they should be paying. So number one, guys, is if you have debt, right, you got to prioritize it as to like what the best thing to attack is. First is going to be hard money loans. Those tend to be the most predatory. Those tend to have the highest interest rates. Pay that off first, okay? These hard money loans, they make the interest rates extremely high on purpose. Do your best to pay that off. I don't care if you got to fucking take a loan from somewhere else that's at a lower interest rate to pay that off, because a lot of these loans are extremely predatory. And they go after you a lot of the time. And, they tend to be given to people that have bad credit, whatever. So that's number one. You want to take that out first, right? Hard money loans. Second, I would say is credit cards. Credit cards tend to have anywhere between 17 all the way up to damn near 30+% interest rates. You want to pay that off next. Then would be
Well, just as for credit cards, you can pay a minimum amount to keep it stable on, I would say, relevant, because a hard money loan, you don't pay exactly on time, you're going to screw you over for sure. Credit cards, you can pay the minimum amount and skate through a little bit, but at some point you got to pay it off.
So in order of paying off, hard money loan for sure. After that is credit cards. Then what would you say is third?
Car debt.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, okay,
go ahead, yeah.
Nigga, this is where nigga, I got cooked, bro. Hold on, this is some factual stuff here, man.
All
Car business, right? It did pretty well for a little bit, but as car
I want to hear this part.
parameters of when they should
4%, you got a really good loan for that. But mostly they're over 7%. So either way,
so anything over, so the trigger point for you
7%.
7% and above, now that thing is in a hierarchy of payoffs.
100%. Yeah, but guys, again, cars are honestly not that special. I'll tell you this, bro. I've had every car you can think of. And you know the worst part? You been driving your car down the road, right? And then you get hit by somebody. Your insurance goes up. Nigga, happened to me
it happened to you twice.
Nigga, bro.
Go ahead, tell them. Yeah.
I tell you this, right, bro?
Tell them this about car, bro. This is actually real shit.
I'm gonna show you my car, right, bro. We're going to the gym. I get hit in my Aston Martin. Nigga, my car's down. Mind you, I still gotta pay the car payments, and insurance, even though I'm driving the car. It's been a month and a half now. Repairing it, whatever. Guess what happens? It wasn't my fault. I was going straight. That shit posted on Twitter. You guys was follow us on.
Oh, all right. So it was just that one time.
So this is real talk.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the next one?
This is number 2 on the list.
Yep.
We got here, build emergency fund, especially with AI and job loss coming to your front door. Fellas, I know we mentioned it before at the start of the show, but job loss is a real thing. Guys, the industries we have today are not actually built to last with AI. AI is here to have companies move at a progressive rate and still have high income for low expenses. So that means for us as human beings here, fellas, you're expendable. You always were expendable, by the way. You know your manager at your job would be like, hey, Joe, you want to go to the bar after for some beers? They're watching you, bro, to see how you act outside of work, to judge you. And then next thing they say, okay, who are we going to fire? Yeah, Joe is a slob at the bar, bro. Get rid of him.
Oh, God.
Fellas, they're not your friends, bro. Your manager,
You what?
not your friend. Your coworkers are your friends. Jealousy, bro. You're doing well at work. I'm gonna some dirt on Joe. I don't like that guy. They told you. What's up, bro? He's smashing the receptionist at the job. Hey, you know Joe's smashing Susie, right? Oh, really? Company guidelines. Fuck. Just like that. Like, you're off your job. So, fellas, your coworkers, not your friends. Your boss either. Your manager. Go to work. Do your job. Go fuck home, bro. Anything else over that, bro?
Nope.
Is retarded. Now, the job loss itself is bad. We got a video to play here as well. It illustrates what happens with job loss in real time. Should be the one. Which one? Yeah, we go. Guys, have an emergency fund, man. Very important.
Should have an emergency fund. If you don't have one as we get into 2026, that should be your main priority. People say 3 to 6 months. I say at least $10,000. This is going to give you a level of security just in case you get fired today.
Pause.
You aren't fucking panicking.
I have a friend works at least, by the way, at least 10, 12 hours a day. Loves his job. He works in tech. Was fired last month. But he saved his money for a year. He has an emergency. Now he moved to DR to live full time. And because he realized, bro, the America that we knew is coming back. What's happening is going to be factories and robots running our infrastructure, which means
All right, nigga, he's not talking about anything.
So, guys, you need money.
Bro, I just paused. All right, so build an emergency fund to counter whatever type of financial discrepancy that's going to happen within your job security. Basically, just make sure you have enough funds to take over, or not take over, but make sure you have enough funds in your emergency stash to be able to get through the hard times. That's basically what they're saying. Budget cuts, I can really explain this without them talking. Budget cuts is basically take out any unnecessary payments that you're currently doing. So if you got like a subscription to Netflix, and I do understand most of y'all like to have some type of entertainment and stuff to get through all the hard times. I understand the problem is that stuff is costing you money. You need to make sure you're taking out all possible debts that is currently bringing you down. All right. If you're going to be paying for anything, make sure you can use it productively to make you more money. You want to turn whatever you currently have as a subscription into an asset. All right. Like, for instance, me, I actually got a couple of things that I use. Okay. I have vidIQ. All right. I also have, there it is. I have vidIQ. I have Opus Clip. So any type of long form content that I create, I can go ahead and make shorts on it and then put those shorts onto my YouTube channel. I can also put those shorts onto TikTok. I could put those shorts onto Instagram and basically get more traffic flowing through for any type of proposition that I have for my business or for an affiliate program that I'm a part of. I can get more traffic to go ahead and possibly make more money. You know, I have Rumble Wallet, so when people go ahead and pay me on any videos that I make on Rumble, I can go ahead and get myself, or really I can go ahead and change all the money from the income that I receive, put it onto Rumble Wallet, and then buy stocks or buy gold or buy crypto on Rumble Wallet. And what else? This is affiliate. This is just personal preference of mine. Oh, AI music. Now, this is sort of debatable, but you can actually come over here for a free account, get some type of beat playing for your intro, and it won't be copyrighted, because as long as you know how to if you know how to structure music, of course you'll need that as a skill. If you know how to structure music to not be a copyright on YouTube or other platforms, you can actually have that as, or you can have whatever songs that you create or whatever beats that you make, you can have those specifically be just for like intro and outro musics for your channel to actually help you grow faster. I also got, what else do I got? I had this on the last video. I actually have this, and I'll go into more of this. This right here, this whole app cost me $400 per year. Come back over here. Essentially, it's an AI LLM that will allow you to go ahead and create business plans, structure up certain content ideas. You can go ahead and do pretty much anything depending on what type of business you're doing. You can structure up an email list. You can structure up a landing page. You can structure up a whole bunch of different things with that AI. I'll go ahead and showcase how to actually use it probably in a different video. But with me doing those types of subscriptions, I only pay for stuff that is going to help me make more money. So over here, you got budget cuts. Make sure you just take out everything that's unnecessary and only have income going into stuff that will help you make more money. So, top 3 things that affect your credit score. The top 3 credit, what is it? Top 3. Yeah, top 3 things that affect your credit score is going to be payment history, credit usage, and most likely credit age or credit type. So payment history is like 35%. Okay, if I can remember off the top of my head. Credit usage is, I think, 21 to 25%, and then credit age is like 10 to 15%. But I also think it's credit types that might be a little bit more than that. And what credit types are is like installment loans, credit cards, balances on like car loans, and balances on like mortgages. Like that stuff counts as credit types. And I think the more types of credit that you have on your portfolio actually makes your credit score jump up.